the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach TDOT. They subbed me out. But I'm back in the game, Coach. I'm back with some more heat for y'all, man. So check it out, chat. We're going to get right into it, man. Today we're going to be reacting to the day Michael Jordan destroyed Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway, and Pat Riley, folks. Man, for all my new viewers, I do not fake none of my reactions. All my reactions are live, and we're going to watch this shit together. You feel me? Man, let's get into this thing, man. Hey, but first thing first, if you watching this video and you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, G. We trying to build this thing up. I'm literally trying to hit 3K by the end of October, folks. And you watching this, you can help me do that if you just press the subscribe, G. It's that simple. You feel me? I'm not asking for $1 million, just a little sub, you know? They subbed me in the game, Coach. So I need a sub too. You know? But let's get into this thing, man. Without further ado. Nigga, it's Mike! Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's do it! It's Mike, man. Stop playing with him.
May 20th, 1997. The Miami Heat had swagger, a 61-win season, and the toughest coach in basketball. But none of that mattered, because on that night, at 34 years old, Michael Jordan reminded the world that experience beats hype, that greatness crushes hope. With 37 points, suffocating defense, and pure killer instinct, he tore down Alonzo Mourning, erased Tim Hardaway, and left Pat Riley shaking his head in disbelief. The Heat wanted the throne, but MJ, he never planned on giving it up, because what happened next was absolutely legendary. Things had changed in 1997. There were more and more new teams aspiring to win the conference. One of them was the Miami Heat, a young, gritty, and hungry team that was reinventing what defense-oriented basketball meant. An idea that only existed in Pat Riley's mind, and that he managed to execute thanks to his defensive anchor, Alonzo Mourning. They were convinced that this time they could defeat the Bulls. But here's the problem. The Bulls weren't just the defending champs. They were a well-oiled killing machine. 69 wins. Jordan as MVP. Pippen, Rodman, Harper, Kukoc. The only thing standing between them and a fifth title was a team that had never been there before. Jordan had heard the noise, that the Heat were the future, that the Bulls were slipping, and like always, yeah, he took it personally. The 1996-1997 NBA regular season was proof once again. Proof that the Bulls had built the most powerful dynasty in history. Proof that MJ was still the best player to ever play in the league. With a record of 69 wins and 13 losses, they had confirmed it once again.
Oh my God, so Mike almost had 2 seasons where he won 70+ games, G. Y'all see that? Y'all can't see this, but nigga, he's 69 wins, 13 losses, bro. That's 1 win away from being 70-12. That's greatness. 2 back-to-back
wins
years.
And 13 losses, they had confirmed it once again. No one can touch us. Not only that, but after the regular season, Chicago had swept through the playoffs. First, they had swept the Bullets in 3 games. In the second round, they had only conceded 1 game to Dikembe Mutombo's Atlanta Hawks. In other words, a gentleman's sweep. And there was only 1 opponent left before they could play in their 2nd consecutive finals. Introducing the Miami Heat. Pat Riley was revolutionizing modern defense. In 1997, the Heat had the best defensive rating in the entire NBA, allowing them to win more than 60 games during the regular season. Their defense revolved around Alonzo Mourning, a true beast on both sides of the court, who was able to protect the rim like no one had ever done before. He was capable of intimidating everyone just with his presence. Let's be honest, he could even intimidate Mike at times. But his offensive responsibility wasn't that great thanks to Tim Hardaway, a player who was Allen Iverson before Allen Iverson. The Heat were a team ready to take the world by storm.
Did that nigga just say he was... Come on, gang. This nigga already starting off the video bad. He talking about Tim Hardaway was AI before AI? Nigga, I know Timmy had that he that, you know... Tim had that motherfucker. Oh, shit. Ah, damn, chat. Ah. Damn, folks. Just slipped on this rug, folks. Ah, damn. But we know Tim had that motherfucker hand, you know? But he wasn't no AIG. What is he talking about, man? Talking about AI, nigga. AI average 30. This nigga tweaking already, folks. Tweaking already, talking about he was AI, nigga. You know what AI did? That nigga name was the answer for a reason, fuck. Tim Hardaway ain't had no nickname, G. No disrespect to Tim. He from Chicago. I love him. But he wasn't no AI, folks.
That's why on May 20th, 1997, when the Heat and the Bulls were set to face off in Game 1 of the conference finals, everyone thought Miami had a real chance. Yes, the Bulls had pedigree, and there was no reason they shouldn't be the best. But even so, man, the Heat were goddamn close. With the unmistakable melody of the Alan Parsons Project playing in the background, the newly opened United Center welcomed its heroes. It was an iconic moment for all Bulls fans who never missed the epic introduction during the 1990s. But the truth is that once the referee tossed the ball in the air, the speeches didn't matter. The preparations didn't matter. The only thing that could change the history of basketball was what happened on that hardwood. What do I mean? Well, on the first play of the game, MJ tried one of his post-ups, but he got blocked by sharpshooter Vashawn Leonard. And not only that, Leonard, as he did all regular season long, knocked down the corner 3 seconds later. But we already know that Jordan wasn't going to take that lying down, because on the next trip, after a great entry pass from Luke Longley, MJ got on the scoreboard with
triangle
an easy
offense was a motherfucker,
but
bro.
we already know that Jordan wasn't going to take that lying down, because on the next trip, after a great entry pass from Luke Longley, MJ got on the scoreboard with an easy dunk. However, for Jordan, a slasher who loved to drive to the paint, the night would not be as easy as the rest, for one reason. Right under the hoop, Alonzo Mourning would be waiting for him. One of the few players capable of containing MJ, who was past his athletic prime in the paint. And man, Michael looked angry. Look how he posts up Tim Hardaway, taking advantage of his weight difference to gain enough space to finish with a skillful fadeaway bank shot over him. And it was at that moment of the night when Jordan realized that the Heat defenders would never stop him in the low post.
Fade. I like it, Mike.
Michael goes right to finish with another fadeaway that Vashawn Leonard can't even
Hey, Mike, base strong as hell.
Michael goes right to finish with another fadeaway that Vashawn Leonard can't even contest.
Mike,
there was Jordan exploiting that weakness play after play. Right side, goes to his right again to shoot the turnaround jumper, and then gets fouled in the process. Leonard realized that perhaps the best way to stop him would be to take him to the free throw line. Now, can you guess what Jordan did the next time he got the rock? You guessed it right. He backed up Leonard to attract the attention of a second defender. Then he spins and goes to his left, attracting a third defender. Now, when it looks like that layup attempt is gonna be impossible, he manages to find Bison Dele. But despite Jordan's incredible pass, Dele takes too long, and that's a problem when Alonzo Mourning is omnipresent. Michael realized that night, against that defense, he would have to surprise them. And he did everything he could to make it happen.
Mike.
Check out this play, where Mike, alone against the world, drives to the free throw line to knock down a jumper over the entire Heat defense. The game had become personal. But Miami, with its more than competent offensive power, was making it impossible for MJ to break the game open. In fact, Mourning, as the prophecy said, was ridiculing the Bulls' offense with his incredible rim protection.
Damn, this nigga Alonzo Mourning blocking everything, folks! Niggas couldn't catch a breakdown there, G. He just whooping shit. Hey, fo, I hate playing against them type big men that just be blocking every shot, fo. Like, chat, y'all niggas ever played against a big, that nigga just lives in the paint, fo. The refs don't call no defensive 3 seconds, nothing. They just letting this nigga just get away with just. That nigga just blocking everything, man. I'm tired of y'all big tall motherfuckers, man. Damn, G. Can a nigga get a lay ski or something, folks? You gotta do the most around the rim to get a bucket around a shot blocking big, folks. You gotta hit hella jump stop.
Jordan was the only one who was managing to break this dynamic, thanks to his touch from 15 feet, which allowed him to finish even over Mourning's wingspan. And not only that, MJ was taking advantage of one of the most underrated aspects of his game. His court vision had improved incredibly at that point in his career. Look how, from the post, he's able to find Scottie Pippen cutting, who in turn, career. Look how, from the post, he's able to find Scottie Pippen cutting, who in turn is able to get the and one. Of course, right after that, it's MJ's turn. Once again, he backs down Leonard, and when he manages to get his separation to shoot the turnaround J, he's fouled by Vaughn. But the most incredible thing is that Michael gives the referee an incredible scolding right after. Jordan was starting to show himself to be creative and confident, and you could see it in the way he played. Look how he seems to be dancing between the Miami defenders on this play, just before splitting them and getting a left-handed layup. Now, just before halftime, Jordan knocked down another long two that kept the Bulls alive. Because the truth is, Jordan knocked down another long two that kept the Bulls alive. Because the truth is that the show wasn't very appealing to the fans at the packed United Center. The Heat had dominated the Bulls on both sides of the court and went into halftime with an 11-point lead. They even had a 16-point lead at one point. So Mike, whose legacy was on the line, had to step up in the second half. Would he be able to do it? If you're watching this video, you already know he did. Jordan began orchestrating the comeback with another long two in the face of Vaughn Leonard, who had done a good job defensively up to that point. But Michael knew he would also have to step up on defense. And he did so with blocks like this one on his Michael knew he would also have to Leonard, who had done a good job defensively up to that point. But Michael knew he would also have to step up on defense. And he did so with blocks like this one on his nemesis that night. Poor Vaughn, who had no idea what was coming his way. And that's when the final version of MJ was unlocked. Eager to get the ball, he
been unplugged, so hopefully it ain't been that long.
Was able to shoot in impossible situations, whether it was from the right side with a turnaround jumper from the low post, one of the few options the Heat couldn't counter, or from the left side where Michael could copy his own moves with no problem.
Oh my God.
He was warming up while bringing life back to a team that needed him more than ever. On offense, of course, but also on defense, where he improved incredibly in the second half. The thing is, MJ kept abusing the Heat's perimeter defenders with his back-to-the-basket game. Plus, he didn't need to do anything different. His signature turnaround jumper was enough to destroy Pat Riley's defensive plans. And in the fourth quarter, with everything still to play for, he decided to give free rein to his drives. Every time Alonzo Mourning took a rest play for, he decided to give free rein to his drives. Every time Alonzo Mourning took a rest, Michael took advantage to attack the basket again and again. And since he was getting so much attention from the defense, he also took advantage to create open looks for his teammates, as in this play, where number 23 is able to find Ron Harper at the top of the key for the wide open three. A basket that gave the Bulls their first lead since the first quarter. But the job wasn't done. Now Chicago needed its superstar more than ever. So Jordan got to work to get the Bulls out of trouble. Check out this play, in which Michael splits the screen to finish with a difficult floater from 12 feet, sending the United Center into a frenzy. It was a basket that served as the dagger to finish off a game that the Bulls should not have won if basketball were fair. Because for more than 3 quarters, the Heat dominated. However, no sport can be fair if one of the teams has Michael Jordan. With 37 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists, MJ led the Bulls to a victory in Game 1. A game that, if the Bulls had not managed to win, could have changed the history of basketball. Why? Very simple. The Heat lost confidence after that defeat and were only able to win Game 4 for the gentleman's sweep. With averages of 30 points and 8 rebounds during the series, Jordan completely destroyed them. And most importantly, he also destroyed Karl Malone and John Stockton's Utah Jazz in the finals to be crowned champion for the 5th time in his career. that night in May 1997 wasn't just about scoring 37 points. It was about legacy. About a 34-year-old Michael Jordan staring down the league's future and not backing down. Miami had youth, swagger, and the best defense in basketball. But Jordan had something they didn't. Scars from battles won, wisdom earned through pressure, and a heart of a killer. He didn't just beat the Heat, he shattered their confidence. While the NBA was shifting toward a new generation, MJ stood his ground, a symbol of ruthless greatness. That win launched another finals run, yeah, but most importantly, it kept the dynasty alive, crushed the noise, and reminded everyone that true greatness doesn't disappear with time. Against the best defense, in the biggest moment, Jordan rose above it all. Because when the stakes are highest, you don't bet against the GOAT. So here's the question. What if Jordan had lost that game? Would the Heat have flipped the script? Would Pat Riley's crew have dethroned the dynasty? Or would MJ have found another way to rise again?
Nobody cares.
Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you live for legendary breakdowns,
that's the end of the video, chat. Don't nobody care about no woulda, shoulda, couldas. If the niggas wanted to do it, they would have did it then, folks. It's 2025, and we talking about if they would have did, they would have. Nigga, they didn't do it. The fuck? Mike the GOAT. Y'all thought he was going to lose to them bums? That's a real question. Did y'all really think he was going to lose to these bum-ass niggas, G? You know, Alonzo more than them, man. They was good, folks, but they wasn't fucking with Mike, G. You feel me? Mike had shit on lock. And that's a good learning lesson for all the kids that's watching, everybody that hoop or whatever. Like, this is the thing with life, G. Nobody remembers who lost, folks. Niggas didn't even know that Mike played the Heat in the conference finals in 97, G. Like, I didn't even know that shit. You feel me? I'm watching this video like, damn, this is news to me. Because I didn't even know that, nigga, I ain't know none of that. I just knew Mike won in game 6 of the finals versus the Jazz, nigga. We damn near we only remember the Jazz just because they was the losers in the finals, and it was Mike. But we don't remember who came in second place in the conference finals. So that's why it's like you always want to win at all costs, G. Like, because nobody remembers who came in second place. Nobody's going to even know that Alonzo Mourning almost made it to the championship. Nobody cares, folks. It's over with. And you can't go back. So it's like, nigga, handle your business now while you can and get niggas up out the way, or you going to be forgotten forever, G. So Mike has to handle that business. That's how you stand on shit, Mike. You feel me? You got out there busting their ass. Y'all see him. Get into that rim. Good rises. You feel me? Get into that Baja. Slamming niggas. That's Mike for y'all, G. You feel me? My boy was going crazy. Hey, but I don't know, G. Hopefully my mic wasn't out too long on this shit, folks. But if it was, we down there still gonna post this video, chat. But you know, I love y'all. For I gotta get these videos out for y'all. I told y'all I'm dropping 3 a day for the next 3 months. I don't care, G. I'm not making no excuses. I have to drop 3 videos a day, folks. So y'all gonna get 3 a day, no cap. All right, and if I don't do it, y'all get on my ass in the comments, G. Get on my ass. But I'm telling y'all, I'm promising y'all 3 videos a day. So if I don't do it, y'all gotta call me on that shit, G. Like, Coach TDOT, you slacking. You only drop 2 today. You feel me? My goal is to drop 3 a day. Now, sometimes it may get tricky. I may only drop 2 just because of, like, time management and shit like that. But, you know, I'm going to do my best to get 3 out for y'all every single day, folks. That's my goal, and that's my promise to y'all, G. So y'all hold me to that, all right? But look, that's the end of the video, chat. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's your boy, Coach TDOT. I'm up out of here. I love y'all.